Coming up on the last word.
the gold badge.
We are the cup holders, by the way.
I love Will Osula. His attitude, his energy.
If there's a call and a step that are a couple, you can have these.
Yeah. Least pay for postage.
That'll cost me £3 just to send the thing. So let's pretend. Oh, that's a class draw. That, you know. That's
Eddie Murphy. Where did that come from? Right.
Big Mama's out.
Alex Murphy came on. Are you thinking of him? Alex Murphy.
Nutty Professor.
Hello everyone, welcome back to The Last Word. I have some friends with me for a change. It feels good to see some goals. Newcastle United 4, Bradford City 1. Let's get going. Right, so Joe is uploading his match reaction if you see him on his phone. Dave is with us as well, and Newcastle United have scored some goals. Thank the Lord. Let's begin with the lineup, because Dave, at the weekend there was a few surprises raised, because that side at the weekend is probably 3/4 of that you would have expected to start the night. But looking at the lineup, were you intrigued by what you put out?
No, not really. You played the players you thought were going to play, because the players were on the bench on Sunday. So rotation as well, because Arsenal coming up on Sunday. That's probably why he played what he played.
Do you think he was also respecting Bradford City, top of League One? He put out a strong side tonight.
I think so, because as we're going to the stadium, there's a lot of people who are turning around going, oh, that's overkill. And I mean, at the same time, you look at Osula, you look at Ramsdale, there was a couple of startings there, Malik Chow. There was a couple of them that you look at and you think, really, because they come in, Lewis Hall. Yep, getting his start. Again, you think, really, is it overkill because it's the first game? It's not kind of the way they play usually, but I think it was a bit of respect to Bradford, and they deserved it as well, they did.
We're the cup holders, by the way.
The gold badge.
We are the cup holders, by the way. We are going to go in full-footed, aren't we? We're not going to go in with a bit piss take, are we?
Yeah, that was the slippy banana scenario, wasn't it? You know, all eyes on Newcastle would get done by a team who are full of confidence. Let's not forget, and are the top of League One, but they are winning games full of confidence. But the most thing I was pleased to see was 4 at the back. Oh, music to my ears. Back to what we know, what we love. 4 at the back.
Well, I thought.
Yeah, and it was just nice to see 4 at the back, because I'm not a big fan, men and women, of 3 at the back. I'm just not a fan of it. But let's get going then. So full house, and I want to credit Bradford City. Their support was class tonight, and nearly 5,000 of them at the top of the Leazes and around the bend into the Milburn. That was brilliant, and obviously full house for Newcastle United.
Just over 51, wasn't it? Just over 51,000.
It'll be one of the highest, if not the highest, attendance tonight over this midweek. But let's get going then. Let's talk about. We're not going to talk about every single chance, because we'll be here all night. But I
just want to talk about Will Osula.
Go on then.
I love Will Osula. His attitude, his energy. Look, tonight, right, not to get too lost in the song, tonight is what Will Osula needed. He needed to go out there, have a game where he's got plenty of chances. Yes, there's a couple of them went wayward, and people are going to be a bit like, oh, look, Osula, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you should have took a strike out. He's getting into it. He's got 2 goals over the line. He loves it. He loves a bit of Voltamarde's arse as well, from what I've seen. But look, Osula, he has done amazing. He played on the wing, he done amazing. He played up front, he played amazing. I am buzzing with this lad. He needs more games like this. Osula to the stars. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like.
Where you going, like? I thought you were out off there. Just on the Osula, because he's brought it up. Then I want to ask you a question. Then
where are you supposed to go for that?
I'm going to ask you a serious question this time. Then. So come Sunday, and I'm now gonna jump the gun here. But come Sunday,
no.
Voldemort starts, right? Is it Will Osula who plays up top rather than moving Anthony Gordon across?
No. I'll
Why
put
not?
Anthony Gordon back in.
I wouldn't.
Up top?
No.
That's what I'm asking you, man.
No, Voldemort starts, doesn't he?
So Voldemort starts on Sunday. 65 minutes, he's subbed off, he's knackered. Do you move Gordon from the left?
Osula on.
There you go. That was my question.
That's what I thought you said. Do you play Gordon instead of Will?
Gordon will start left wing, and then normally what would tend to happen is Gordon will probably be moved to centre forward, but I don't want to see that.
No, he can't play centre forward for Newcastle. He can't for England, but he can't for us. Gordon, he can't. Cannot. Look how many chances he's missed already at the beginning of the season. I know it's not his fault because he's not really, but no, you don't, do you?
And that's Bradford, but he looks so much better on the left
The
wing.
only criticism I got of, like I said to you, first half was I thought he went down a little bit too easy. He's looking more for free kicks than what he was by doing
Mind
anything.
you, that was probably a tactic by Bradford to get close and clip them. But
Oh, they were there to disrupt. First half, they didn't want us playing first half. Every time we kind of got an attack emotional, kind of, they just did little tackles, the little dark arts, they call it. They just had little grips, little pulls, little bit of a clip. Not enough for a yellow card, but just enough to slow it down and get free kick or give away. They just did it all the way through the first half, I thought. I think they didn't come here to win it. I think they came here to disrupt. That's all he did.
They're getting 90 minutes, it's a shootout, and then it's
Well,
a lot. That's a lot, isn't it? But let's talk about the goal, because I think was it Joelinton first, wasn't it? Obviously, he was going on about Osula, so apologies, it's the last word, just all over the place. But Joelinton, I said in the preview yesterday, he was the one of the midfield three, the usual three. I want him getting forward because he's got it in him, and he gets for 1-0 up. What you thoughts on that?
What, of Joelinton?
He scores, puts for 1-0 up. Because we needed an early goal, didn't we?
Yes, we did, and he took it well, to be fair. Joelinton's one of them ones where you score a hard goal, but then misses an easy one. He's not that type of person in a box where you kind of go, but he doesn't. But then when he needs to, he does. And today, he needed that first goal. Because like I said, for the first 30 minutes, was it too easy for us? I think it was too easy for us, and we took it like it was easy. So we needed that goal just to settle down, because we started picking the ball like a little bit like we usually do. Passing was well, movement was great, but in and around the box it became a little bit too easy. So we started becoming a little bit laxy with it and a little bit pushy with it. And then when Joelinton scored, we seemed to settle a little bit more, like we started to play better football. But we didn't try and play the nice football. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Before that goal, we were just trying to, as if we were going to try and walk it in. No, we played the nice little football and we tried to have the little tricks in front of the goal. And that's what happened. And then when Joelinton scored, it kind of settled us down a bit.
Yeah, and obviously Bradford had a chance really early on, which Ramsdale saved, but I think was going wide anyway. But it wasn't long after we were waiting for that second goal, was it? Because Joelinton scored. It was a couple of minutes later. I think it was Bruno. I think Bruno plays him through. Asula's running through on goal. You're 2-0 up. Thank you very much.
It's beautiful. At that moment right there as well, I feel like we had the confidence and the energy about we right there.
I was wondering what was behind
Just a Stuart.
Stuart listening.
He's not moving on. He's getting exclusive last word for access. No, look, at that point there, what I noticed started happening is when passings had started coming together, where movement had started to look beautiful. We were going forward and everyone was going forward as a unit. I feel like for the first 10 minutes or so, we weren't quite there on that. Them two goals solidified that, and we just saw that second half out playing that exact same strategy, swift passing, short passing. It reminds us of, you remember when Pep Guardiola won the treble with Man City and everyone focused on them passing. That was the way we were playing tonight. We were playing with champion style passing. It was quick, it was effective, it was beautiful, and that first half was seen out brilliantly. What a goal by Osula, what a goal by Joelinton. I'm buzzing about that, like, great.
How can you tell?
Yeah, and it was 2-0. 2-0.
How can you tell?
2-0. He's called Carl. He's called Carl. Yeah. And he's got Steph. So if there's a Carl and a Steph, you can win these prizes. Some free empty bottles of Coca-Cola called Carl and Steph. You've got to smash.
Least favourite postage.
That's probably going to cost me £3 just to send it.
Carl,
there you
Steph.
go.
Look, right.
If there's a Carl and a Steph that are a couple, you can have these.
Yeah. Least favourite postage.
That'll cost me £3 just to send the things.
So 10 special delivery.
I'll use me Uber. Charge them that. So half time, it is 2-0 in Newcastle. It's comfortable and right. Can he go on and kill the game off? I think one more is probably that's what we needed. And I'll come back to Dave on this one because it was Joelinton who gets.
No, I'm going to say there was a chance before then.
But I'm not going to go over all the chances though.
No, but this one needed a goal. When Elanga, there was Bruno, and I can't remember who was in the corner with him. It might have been Emil Kraft at that time, where that little one-touch pass and movement where they had Bradford, their four little players were pecking around like little lost souls, and then the cross came in and Bruno clipped the crossbar.
Yeah.
It was just one of them that needed a goal.
Yeah.
That little bit of good play between them three players, it was outstanding to watch. And if Bruno had scored that goal, it would have been superb. It would have been one of the goals, I think.
That's one of those clips that gets replayed, like the Barcelona clip when Gordon scored.
It was just football before it. It was just absolutely beautiful to watch. They had the three Bradford players running around like little headless chickens. They didn't know what to chase shadows or kick each other up the arse or what. They just kind of ran around like idiots, and then the lovely ball came in, hit the crossbar.
He's laughing because you've said chickens and you're scared of them.
Yeah, and I find he always does that. You always mention headless chickens and you're scared of them.
I'm not bothered the headless, I'm not bothered. Kind of chase one.
Let's not talk about. Let's not talk.
2,000 likes on the video will get Dave to do an Aussie to a chicken. Right?
An Aussie to what the
hell's that?
An Aussie Osborne, the bat.
Fuck that, I'm not biting head off a chicken.
Back to the match.
So, yeah, and I think at that stage when we went 3-0, because Dave hasn't really talked about it, Joelinton gets his second. I think you can tell the quality of the Premier League to League One because they were giving us far too much freedom around the box. There was times where every single player had 5 yards of square space around them.
One thing about that, one thing I noticed is I don't know if we just didn't use it enough because we know he's played great tonight, but he lacks the same experience as the rest of the team. Not experience, skill level. Kraft was left unmarked for, I would say, 70 to 80% of his time on the pitch, and like you see there was so much space. And I think Alanga's had a bad day at the office. He's been great, he's tried, but he's had a bad day at the office overall.
What I didn't get was Eddie Howe was meant to keep really, really tight on that touchline, especially second half. Did you see he kept drifting into where they were coming, and then you could see Eddie he had to keep coming out to the white line. Whether that's a tactic, I don't know. To open up the pitch, I don't know. But Alanga was trying to drift in to get involved, but Eddie kept pushing him back out. And then if you watch Gordon, the other side, Gordon was doing the same. Gordon had to keep on the touchline. So maybe that was a tactic they were trying, I don't know. But I'd like to see Alanga come in 10 yards, at least 10-15 yards, just to be involved a little bit more.
When you've put it like that, I suppose in a sense, and if this is Eddie Howe's strategy, I absolutely love it. Where did all the pressure come from today? Alanga. He was pulling them all out, and he was able to get the space for...
You just said he's had a bad game.
I know, now I'm looking in hindsight. It's one of those moments when you go back and you watch the highlights and you go, actually, he didn't do so bad. Hey, wait a minute. You look back at the highlights and you go, he didn't do so bad.
His crossing could have been better.
Hogs the touchline, which worries defenders, and I love that. Old school winger.
His crossing could be better, but he was a danger.
He was a danger. I'm not going to, because we scored 4 goals, and then Will Osula gets the fourth, and I'll go back because I forgot their goal. So you're 3-0 up, and you're comfortable. Loads of substitutions are already taking place. They're third, and I think it's a lad, Andy Cook, and you think he's from Ferryhill. I think he's down your neck.
Apparently,
he's down your neck of the woods. He's from Ferryhill.
See, I thought it was definitely someone with orange boots.
It's sloppy, isn't it? It's just.
He's like. Did I say Ramsdale? He did half of a go. Somebody. I couldn't say it was.
So sloppy. It's like
he went over goal.
That's what you want. You keep that.
You're 3-0 up. You're comfortable. Why are you doing that? It's so. I think if it's 0-0 or 1-0. The defender doesn't do that, and then he whacks it. It's a hell of a hit.
What a hit!
It's in off the bar, and it's kind of similar to Rashford in the other week.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there. Andy Cook scores every week apparently.
Scores goals for fun.
He comes off the midfield. He's like a Frank Lampard type player. He comes off the midfield. Apparently he's their top scorer this season.
He's a striker, isn't he? But 3-1. It didn't really change the space because Will Osula then grabs his second, and it's like bloody hell. We've got Joelinton. We've got Will Osula both, who could potentially get a hat-trick.
Give Bradford the due after they scored that goal for a good 5-7 minutes. They did pressure her a bit. They did put the foot on, because there was a few times where, I mean, they scraped just across the front of goal, and I think it was Joelinton who clears it. And there was a few times I had a good couple of chances, and I just think it was a moment like that where maybe we've got a little bit too complacent and we can't afford to do that at this point. Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, but we did have loads of space, so they all, I'll call it the Arsenal style, where you just pass around the box and they're all having flicks and tricks, and there's even a point where Bruno and Valdemar are laughing at each other because a move didn't come off, and it was comfortable.
Yeah, that was a real little one too.
Yeah, it was comfortable one. And Newcastle obviously won 4-1. Comfortable night. Let's hear what Eddie Howe says about the win.
Always difficult games. Bradford flying in their league. Came in with confidence, with nothing to lose really. So we had to be very professional and diligent and do all the little things you need to do to get a collective performance together. I thought it was a really good performance first half from our midfield. Really strong. Made some really lovely, intricate moves through the middle of the pitch. But yeah, I was delighted really, and it was good to see us score some goals today. Yeah, I think it's about being in the next round, but I think it was more than that today for us. I think we were desperate to score some goals. We're desperate to perform well, because this is an important competition and we need to build momentum into our season. So I think there was more at stake than just the game itself. So that's why I'm really pleased with the response, because I think it certainly will help us for the next few days as well as we prepare for Arsenal. We tried to take it on a game-by-game basis. So we looked at Bournemouth and who was fatigued and who was fresh, and tried to pick a team there. And obviously that has then a consequence for today's game. We're bringing players back in that we rested.
So obviously Newcastle, at this time of recording, we don't know who we've got, but you can see it right here. Ta-da! I've done a Rafa Benitez there. There you go. That's a Newcastle United have in the next round of the League Cup. So
Shit!
let's pretend. Oh, that's a class draw. That, you know, that's a class draw. Are you happy with that? Are you happy with that draw, Dave?
No!
You got the harder.
We've got a home tie.
The worst thing is the big teams are still in it.
Yeah, and obviously it's on screen so you can see who Newcastle get, and obviously it's obviously after the Port Vale versus.
I like league with a big smile on his face. Not Man United.
Do you know what I want? I'll say it now. I don't want Liverpool or Man City away. There you go. That's how I don't want. Do you know how I would? Do you know how I would have liked, just for the intrigue, was probably a Wrexham. That would have been interesting.
Oh, I'd love to get Wrexham.
Because Wrexham are still in it. But look, let's talk about Sunday, because it's fast approaching. It must be in the ball. It must be the ball. Mikel Arteta.
Can I give out a special mention to a certain person?
Ooh, is it me?
Lewis Miley.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
He got a lot of stick after the Bournemouth game on social media.
He was the deepest.
And he was my man the match of the day. That lad,
Done good.
for 19-year-old, you got to remember this lad's 19-year-old. He could have took all that bashing off social media. He got blamed for the whole lot on Sunday. He got blamed for everything on Sunday.
Not by this channel.
Not by this channel, obviously, but obviously by the dickheads on social media who like to smash their gobs instead of saying anything else. That lad took a bashing, absolute bashing. And he came out today and he showed exactly what he is. And I've got to give him a special mention. I'm sorry, but I have. That lad today was breaking play down. He sat in the middle where Tonali usually plays, and he looked like Tonali. I know it was against Bradford, and it's not all disrespect to Bradford, but no. But he ran that midfield today. He was everywhere. He's breaking play down. He's keeping it. He's doing what Lewis Miley does. He keeps it simple. He keeps it. He doesn't try to do the fucking 20-yard lobs. He just passes it nice and simple. Back to defence, up in the midfield, breaks the play down. He was everywhere tonight, and he could have hid tonight. He could have hid.
There was loads of times where he was the deepest of the three of the midfield.
Tonight because of what was said, and he didn't. He came out to prove a point, and that lad proved a point tonight. So I've got to give him a special mention.
Shame, because he'll be back on the bench on Sunday.
Yeah.
No doubt. Because Tonali's coming in. Yeah. Well, let's talk about Sunday, because Dave's went on a tangent there. So
you have to get a mention.
Yeah, fair play.
He's one of our own.
He's a Stanley lad, isn't he?
Yeah.
As far as I'm not mistaken.
Lee's never doing the last word with me and Dave again.
And I was just like, this side, it's this side, it's
He could
this
have
side.
shied away, and he didn't. He didn't. He proved a point tonight. I think he came out to prove.
I think he
came out to prove a point, and he proved it.
Let's go on about Sunday again then. Right. We've got Arsenal, Mikel Arteta. I'm going to come here. I will be at that one, the women's game. So, you're the manager then. Does anyone from tonight impress you that much that they have to start on Sunday?
Ramsdale. All day.
Can I counter that? Because Nick Pope's been mint.
Nick Pope's been good, but Ramsdale showed something tonight, right, in the factor of... There was a few times just as calm as you like. He took brilliant saves. Yes, again, it's Bradford City. I get that. But there was one big point. Hold on. One big point that I think nearly every Newcastle fan who was inside that stadium tonight will come out and say. And nearly every single one I passed was saying the same thing. He has to start over Pope. He's got feet. Now, I hate going at Pope simply because he hasn't got feet. It's a world where keepers need to be able to do a round the world, save the goal, and do a scorpion kick all at the same time. And right now, when you look at it, I feel Ramsdale's the one to start. I know he's probably not going to, but for me personally, if I'm the manager, I'm putting Ramsdale in. He's more confident. He's better at getting the ball out to a back line. The back line looked more confident with him there. I just think that's the future.
I would agree on the future, but I disagree with you in terms of Nick Pope's being mint. Nick Pope has been one of our better players defensively.
I think if Nick Pope makes one bad game, Ramsdale's in. That's what I think.
Nick Pope does not deserve to come out that side.
I think this team knows what they get with Nick Pope. They know he's bad with his feet, so they kind of work around that.
Trippier takes his goal kicks.
Exactly, so they work around that. They're used to it, so they're used to what's happening. Plus, every Newcastle fan knows you don't give him by his feet because he's fucking shit.
Yeah. Nick Pope stays in. I want to ask you the same question. Amazing. Anyone from tonight? Is it Miley?
No, because Tonali is, no disrespect to Miley, but Tonali's better in that position than what Miley is. Even though Miley today had a hell of a game, I think Tonali is better than Miley.
Who's your front three then for
Sunday?
So who's left wing?
Right. Left wing.
Oh, it's not that difficult.
Nick Gordon.
Yeah.
Aye, Gordon is back. So I kept getting confused that Gordon's still not out. Still out.
No, he's back.
Right, he is back now. So Gordon, and I'm going to flip to me right wing.
Murphy wasn't even available at all tonight, was he?
I need to give it to Alanga because he's put so much in tonight, and I know there's a lot of people out there who are going to be like, oh, but Alanga feels so much tonight. Look, he's better than Bonds. Right wing, Alanga. Up front.
It's obvious, isn't it? It's obvious, isn't it? And I scored 2 tonight, Osula, but he's not, is he?
It's Voltamardi against Arsenal.
Do you agree on that front three?
One I don't agree on, and that's Alanga.
So Murphy,
I think Murphy will get in.
Yeah,
I think Murphy will get in.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Alanga, but I don't think Alanga is ready for this team yet. And Eddie Murphy. Where did that come from? Right.
Big Mama's out.
Alex Murphy came on. Are you thinking of him? Alex Murphy.
Nutty Professor.
Like and subscribe, everyone. That's the last word.
That's getting
I had to
clipped.
stop myself actually correctly before he even said it, which way it was.
You just now there's an Eddie Murphy
Eddie
gift
Howe.
coming on.
Eddie Howe. I can't remember what it was.
There's so many you could choose.
Spice World, not Spice World, man.
And if someone else.
See, here we go. Yeah.
I will
It's
end that.
contagious. You're next.
This is how much we've needed goals this season. We're losing my goddamn mind.
Well, I think we should end it because we're having a May at the end.
Yeah, I don't think he's ready for Alanga yet.
Who?
Eddie Howe.
Murphy.
Eddie Hall.
Eddie Hall. Eddie Hall.
Eddie Hall.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Right, we shall love you and leave everyone. Newcastle United have won 4-1. Quick mention, on Sunday there's a double header. There's the women's and then switching over to the men's.
That was good tonight where the announcer kept mentioning the game.
They do all the time. They do all the time.
That was good, that. I thought
They do
that
all
was
the time.
It was good.
If you didn't like that video, then this channel's not for you.
How could
This
you
has
not
been
like
full of.
How could you not like that?
You've got to love that, man.
If you like all this, drop us a massive like. We do appreciate it. And remember, Carl and Steph,
give
get
her
in
a shout.
touch.
We will
go
send
close to
you
the camera because they're not be able to see that. Carl and Steph, if there's
That was out of focus.
if there's a couple, called Carl and Steph, get in touch. These are yours.